Today we have a first-time visitor, Paul Samkaranis with Authentic Floors. How you doing today, Paul?
Wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm fantabulous. Paul, how's it feel to be your first time visit here to Condo Connections?
It's wonderful. It's great.
Okay, good. I love your passion. This is great. All right, well, we're just doing a quick check-in with you today, Paul, because we've got a question that our listeners really need to know, and that is about this thing called vinyl flooring.
Vinyl
I'll think it too about vinyl planking. You've been in the business for what, 35 years now?
almost 30.
Wow,
30 years.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Now, Paul, just for the listeners, let me explain to them why we're talking to you about this. So, for my example, just myself, I have had both laminate boards and vinyl planking in my homes, and I've got to tell you, the laminate was so finicky. Any little bit of water that got on that floor caused immediate damage, and itself, I was able to repair it myself, but it took me hours. Whereas the vinyl planking was so amazing. You get a little bit of water pouring off the sink or something, no damage whatsoever. You don't have to worry about the floor getting damaged at all. But the problem with putting in the vinyl is the sound bylaws for strata condos. So can you just tell our listeners exactly what the difference is between the sound of the laminate boards versus the vinyl?
Right. So it's the quality ones is only up to 60, 64 to the sound barrier. So you would have to add an underlayment. Also, the laminate has to have an underlayment. So the only difference is because you would be buying the top of the line of the vinyl planking. The vinyl planking itself would cost around $6, some $6.50 a square foot. Plus, you have your underlay, so that's another 75 cents probably a square foot. Then plus you have your. The only drawback is with laminate, like you said before, if it gets wet, it's damaged. So you pay up front once, or you can pay in later, basically with laminate.
Okay, gotcha. So let's just help me out with my math here. So let's
Yes.
say we got 1,000 square foot area, 1,000 square foot, nice even number. What would be the
Yes.
cost to supply and install this vinyl versus supply and install of the laminate?
You're probably
Ballpark.
looking ballpark, let's say, on floor prep and all that stuff. So we'll just say ballpark, you're looking at probably $9,000 versus to laminate to about 5 to 5.5, almost double.
Almost double. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, good
Yeah.
to know. Good to know. All right, but depending on if you've got some tenants in there and they've already destroyed one of your laminate floors,
Yes.
might make sense to actually give a serious look at the vinyl. Now, do you think that the pricing of the vinyl is going to go down at all?
Um, and usually the prices do come down. There are other products in the market that are less expensive than that one. That one's one of the top of the line ones where they have the highest sound rating. The other ones don't have as high sound rating, so it drops. So that's the difference. That one company has the highest rate of sound rating that you can get away with. So you can drop to a cheaper ones, but you won't get the sound rating. So
Okay.
that's the problem.
hmm A concrete high rise, one would think, you've got however thick the concrete is, what, 6 inches
Yes,
or 12 inches.
yes, it's 7 to 8 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, so like really realistically, do you seriously think it's going to make that much of a difference?
Yes, actually, the testing is done with 8-inch concrete when they
Is
do
that right?
test those. Yes,
Okay.
and so that is based on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on that product. Like I said, though, you can put an underlayment that will bring you up to 72, which is the what the Strata is looking for normal.
Right, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Now, on a side topic, one of the most common challenges for stratas is the common areas. So imagine, you come
Yeah.
off, usually the lobby is tiled,
Yes.
but when you get up onto the floors is you've got carpet. Now, is that because of that sound traveling into the suites when people are walking down the hallway?
It's basically cost.
It's cost, really.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's cheaper to go with carpet than vinyl. Some newer buildings are doing vinyl planking in them, but still the price is a little higher because of course the vinyl planking is more expensive than carpet. But the majority of the new buildings right now are putting in carpet tile, damages it or gets it really dirty beyond cleaning. They can take out that one piece and replace it, so you don't have to replace the whole piece of carpet throughout the whole way.
Got it. Got it. Okay, great. Well, listen, Paul, as you mentioned to me earlier, you're in the middle of a big job, and I don't want to keep you any longer. If our listeners have any more questions for you and they want to learn more about flooring, how would they get a hold of you, Paul?
They can call me at 604 338 69. Emailed at authentic floors, the number 4, YOU at gmail.com. So that's authentic floors for you at gmail.com.
Okay, fantastic. Great. So a couple ways to get a hold of you there, Paul. Want to thank you again for your generous time and really appreciate you helping us out with this flooring question.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
You have yourself a fantastic day.
You too. Take care.
Thanks.